Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. I am first. That's right, I'm first. I had to get it in there. Yes, indeed. I think I have an advantage, though, to being first on this live stream. I'm the first one here, but I'm going to go ahead and rub it in for the entire length of this live stream that I'm first, that I was first here. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to just rub that in really nice and deep, kind of like salt on a peanut butter sandwich. Not that many people put salt in peanut butter sandwich. Hey, guys, I've got 2 viewers here, and I'm going to let you guys know that I was first. How's that? You know what I'm saying? All right, there's 5 to 7 viewers now. I'm going to let each person that comes in here, I'm going to let you guys know that I was before you all. I came here first. Yes, all right. Anyway, guys, what's up? Slander V. Little different audience tonight. We got Stephen Havel here. We got Sander V. Keystone Stacker is here. Tommy Gunn, 762 by 39 is here. Dime Picker's here. And Mike Hernes is here. Great job. He's congratulating me for being first. Very cool. All right, we've got a couple things here. First of all, I want to let you guys know, I've kind of been remiss about doing this, that I actually, believe it or not, I have some merchandise. It's all about merchandising. You know what I'm saying? If you're interested, just click on the link in the below in the description. I think there's some links there for merchandise, coffee mugs, t-shirts, and the like, and stickers. If you're so inclined and interested, people have been actually asking me to do this for quite a while, and I finally did it. And there will be a revolving store of products essentially there. And as I get time, I'll make some other designs and stuff like that. So stay tuned and keep a lookout there. Poppy Stuff is here. Good to see you. And also the Fortitude Part 2, or the Fortitude limited edition rounds, serialized, are still available as well, if you're so inclined in that area. Hello, Donald in New Mexico, who's here. And yes, indeed, good to see you guys. Yes, indeed. All right. Hello, YP Schwartzy. Okay, so we're going to do a little comment review here. I'm here on a Wednesday instead of a Friday because I have a gig on Friday, and actually I got one on Saturday too. So I'm going ahead and do this today. The schedule's been a bit off a little bit lately, but so thank you, appreciate you. Alpha Boss is here. Hello, one and all. All right, very good. Tennessee Watcher says maybe there's a faction that would like to break away from the euro. I remember spending marks in the 90s when I lived in Germany, very nationalistic country. Yeah, I don't know. There very well could be. That's a possibility. We'll see. Yes, Fed raised rates again. Actually posted a video about that. Poppy Stuff asked, has anyone ever toned rounds with crushed match heads? I've never done it, but I think I've heard of that. Louis Berrigan asked if I think silver will drop under 14 bucks. I think it's a greater possibility now than ever before. It did actually drop under $14 very briefly for a time, like over a couple hours or something like that. Silver Limey, good to see you, my friend. Silver Limey is here. He posted some good thoughts about this coin, or so-called coin, that it may be used to avoid VAT or something. Love the coin, but it's not really a coin. That's right. Exactly. It's not. Michael Barker says, if the Fed raises interest rates, that will keep precious metals down. If the Dems take control, metals go up. If they don't, precious metals remain sideways. And I'm actually in agreement with this. I think that if the Democrats take control of either house, then I think that it'll go up. Silver Patriot's up for a couple of these. This new Silver Germania. Don't take my comment to today's video personally. Oh, I'll have to check that out. All right, no problem. I'll try not to. Can't promise you. I haven't seen it yet. Eric is here. Hello, Eric. Good to see you, my friend. Big T Coins is here. Silver Rookie says, sweet looking design, but it would have to be close to spot for me to purchase it. No real history or significance, so we will see. Lady Germana looks too much like Britannia to take it seriously. Yes, it is kind of very reminiscent of the Britannia for sure. Indeed. I kind of like the Germania coin, though. It looks like it's very well done. Ivan's 24/7 guitar. I don't know about this coin, but the title of the video is a lyrical work of art. Well, thank you, Ivan. Yeah, there you go. Maybe I'll put it in a song or something. Thank you, sir. Slacker Stacker says, I don't know if I agree with having a denomination on the round. I feel like it's a little misleading, but it's a beautiful piece nonetheless. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm kind of not really a fan of that too. The Christo 68 is here. Yes, we're commenting on the new silver coin that's not really a silver coin, or it's not really a coin from a country that's not really a country video that I posted yesterday. Victor Frankenstein says, wow, that truly is beautiful looking bullion round, but it be new and limited to just 25,000 pieces. I'm sure it to be offered around $26, $27. Probably so. Huge premium for a silver round and definitely not warranted. Well, if you get a hold of one, I'm sure we would like to see it, do a review of it. You know what? I tell you, I like the design enough. If they charge $25, $26, I'll buy it. I'll do a video on it. Yes, indeed. Yeah, if it's available in the States, I'll get one. Even if it's $30, I may get one. I like it. All right. And by the way, Leon posted a good, actually two people posted a good thought about this coin or round, and that is it might be a coin if it was actually issued by the German mint and it had its blessing, even with a denomination of mark, because marks can be traded in for euros. And I didn't realize that. All right. All right. Hello, Barbara Carbone. Good to see you. Yes, the Germania coin is nice. Or round or metal. Hello, Eli. Oh, shoot. It's not just you, Eric. It's me. Thank you so much, my friend. Eric, our resident bouncer at 6'4", has corrected me. I have not been sharing the screen. Dang, I've been remiss. Thank you very much. I've got sesame noodles in my brain right now. Pardon me for that, but thank you. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Now it's shared. Hello, John Harlson. Good to see you. Hello, Terry Rabidou. Lovely to see you, and Barbara Carbone. Poppy stuff. Yes, indeed. All right. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you being here. Meteo Man. Hey, Sal, thanks for the introduction. How do you feel about the denomination of one clay on the Korean metals? Yeah, and that's just it. It's confusing. I don't think they should do that. Because clay is not really, it's not. I know Silver Torch kind of mentioned it and described it, but I even forgot what it was. I don't think they should do that. They should use their denomination. It's made by the Korean Mint, right? Comsco, or is that a private mint? I'm not sure. If it's not an actual coin, and the thing is I've got a video coming probably tomorrow where there's another round that has a denomination on it that probably shouldn't have it. You're going to find this pretty interesting. Stay tuned for that video. It might be coming either tomorrow or Friday, one of the two, but Schizo Silver, Nazi coin. I mean, nice coin. I'll probably pick it up at the premium's not too crazy. I don't understand that. That's like the third person that's compared this coin to Nazis or rounds. I don't get it. Why would you think that it's associated with a Nazi? There's nothing on this round that isn't anywhere even close to being related to the Nazis. It's a German heritage thing, but it's not Nazi related. Just an interesting, I'm not trying to, I'm just curious, Schizo Silver, why you would think that. But anyways, all right. Is it silver? Yes, it is silver. Indeed, it is. 49's fine, actually. Bruce Liggett says, sounds like it's from the Twilight Zone. Oh, man. No, actually, that's the third allegation against Kavanaugh. That sounds like it's from the Twilight Zone. But anyways, hello, Stephen Heath. He is here. Let's give some love to Stephen Heath to make up for yesterday. Yes, indeed. Hello, Stephen Heath. Good to see you, sir. Quiet slurps. Oh, yes, I was a little quiet on that slurp here. We're doing another one here. A little louder. All right. Okay. Gen C is here. Hello, Gen C, with a thumbs up. Thank you, Gen C. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and it's a shame. Too bad. Whoa, oh, man, look at that. Now, Stephen, you should be very happy because Barbara Carbone just gave you 2 X's and O's. I mean, that's a double X's and O's. That is, man, I'm jealous. I'm envious to the core. Look at that. Now that is some love right there. Nice. Silver Supplement says, I don't really go after many specific pieces nowadays. However, I just keep looking for the next deal I stumble across. Yeah, there you go. It's a way to do it. Yes, indeed. That's the way to do it. That's it. I'm coming up with Mr. M&M 911.69's fine 1 ounce silver coin with a mintage of 20 on pre-sale for $129 proof, $499.98. We'll have a monetary value of 9 mementos. Later, we'll have a board privy. There you go. Boom. Sign me up for 2 of the proof versions, Chief to Chieftain. Yes, indeed. I'm a buyer too. That's awesome. That's awesome. Mr. Monkey Swag is here. Good to see you. Lord Humongous gives X's and O's to all of us. Phil has made it again. Nice to see you, Phil. And look, Terry Rapidu gave capital X's and O's with a space in between. Now, that is talking about giving you some space with some love. It's awesome. All right. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Moving on up. Look at all this X's and O's around here. It's just, man, the love is just, it's just smoldering us. It's flowing out like rivers of, I don't know, something rather. Mark B is here. Hello, Mark B. Tricky Guy, I'm thinking her gown is whisper blown. Yes, indeed, Tricky Guy. Now, that is awesome, Tricky Guy. Did you see mine, Sal? Let's see here. Yeah, I saw your X's and O's to Stephen Heath. That's what started the, yeah, yes, indeed. I did saw those X's and O's to Stephen Heath. I was jealous. There's more X's and O's from Barbara Carbon. I didn't see those. Very good. All right. Awesome. Let's see here. All you need is love. Love is all you need. And guns and silver and gold and a house to live in and some food too. All you need is love and food and cheese and gold. And, imagine the Beatles sang that. All right. All right. Hello, Seduced by Silver. Good to see ya. Till I have you some. All right there. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Barbara's giving me some X's and O's. Thanks. I appreciate it. Spread the love around. All right. Awesome. And Spectacular is here. Hello, Spectacular. Good to see ya. All right. Food always works. There you go. All you need is food. Dun, 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 dun. All you need is food and grub and maybe a little coffee to slurp. Bob Silver says, nice coin, but I typically only buy Provident Prospector 1 ounce rounds and 10 ounce bars. Also like the 90% dimes, but also I try to buy silver as cheap as possible. There you go. That's okay, Bob. And that's the way to do it. If you're a pure stacker, it looks like you are with your profile picture there. That's awesome. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yes, Silver Liney. Yeah, I tried to, what I try to do with those callers when they first call in is I pretend like I'm serious, like, to kind of, but if I'm doing it while I'm doing a video, I'm going to try to stay on topic and catch them off guard that way. But that guy wasn't having any of that, so he hung up very quickly. All right, anyways. All right. Tomoko's Enterprise, it may be good looking, but the question is going up, especially with the cost. Yes, indeed. Yes, there is a line I will draw in purchasing that coin. The price is too high for sure. Lady Liberty Stacker says, this is certainly a nice round. And the obverse reminds me of the Polish Eagles. If it can be had for a reasonable premium, it might be a good pickup. I just hope APMEX doesn't have an exclusive on this one. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Because if they do, limited mintage, they're going to throttle the price up, which is crazy. Hello, Electro Pig von Fuckengruven. Hey, there's Sally Boy. We're doing good. Good to see you. Working on getting better every day for Seduced by Silver. Yes, indeed. Just had a time of it, that accident, getting over. And, and if this hurts your eyes, by all means, don't stick around on my account. Bill 457 is here. Steep stacking, folks. Cheaper prices are ahead. Yes. Okay. Tiomkin thinks the prices are going to go down even more. Yes, indeed. Okay. All right. Moving ahead here. Carl Sittler says the lower the better, as it is cheaper for me to stack. I can't imagine a current world economic system surviving another 10 years. My best investment has been my skill set. I always be able to provide valuable services to others. This is a hello to Silver Up to Go before you give up. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Thank you, Carl. Appreciate that. John Doe Silver says, is she protecting with a shield or spear? Shouldn't she have muscular arms? That's a good question. Yes, indeed. By the way, on this video, how low does silver have to go before you give up on it? That's probably one of the first videos that I've posted that actually went bacterial instead of viral. And what bacterial means is it's gotten a little bit of traction, but not a whole lot. I mean, not enough to go viral. You know what I mean? In other words, it's like a little bit of a bad cold, but a bacteria infection that just kind of goes away pretty soon. You're the only ones that break my vow of visual protection for Salivate. Whoa, wow. Well, thank you. Seduced by Silver. But yes, we definitely want you to be to get better and feel better. That's strange that a concussion will last that long. But yes, indeed, definitely feel better. But thank you. I am honored and humbled that you're here. Medio Man got my first PAMP 1 ounce silver bar today. Pretty nice, mid-sealed. Yes, those are nice indeed. I love those PAMP Sweet silver bars. I've got one of those as well. It's a lovely bar. The Stacking Nerd just got home from work. Happy to see Salivate Metal live. Well, thank you, Stacking Nerd. You are awesome. We're glad to see you. I'm broadcasting live today because I have a gig 2 nights this week, and one of them is going to be on Friday. So I figured I'd do it today, catch up on some of these comments, and hang out with you guys a little bit here. Indeed. Eric says, I like it. We'll see what the price point is. And by the way, if somebody comes on here, which they may not, I'm going to do a shout out to them specially, but I don't know if they're going to come. They don't know I'm coming live, so they may be in bed now. Oh, Sal, $2 to your channel. Oh, wow. Well, thank you. Did you send that via PayPal? If you did, I appreciate that, Tommy Gunn. Thanks so much, my friend. Very kind of you. If a little bit helps, and actually through PayPal, it especially does because there's no fees. The Super Chat, they take 30% off the top, and it gets added to taxes at the end of the year, whereas the PayPal does not. Southside Stacker. Hello, Southside Stacker. Good to see you, sir. All right, Southside Stacker is here. By the way, he's going to be inspiring another video I'm going to be recording sometime very soon. Stay tuned for that. And Mudswat is here. Hello, Mudswat. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. All right. The real Marazi says denomination of a currency that is no longer in use doesn't make it a coin. That's right. It's a round, not backed by a nation or bank. Call it what you want. It's a 1 ounce of silver and very attractive in my opinion. Yes, indeed. I agree. Not only half-heartedly, but wholeheartedly on that one. 24 Arabia Felix is here, coming to us from the future. That's right, folks. You are looking at the future. When 24K Arabia Felix typed hello all, he typed that comment on a Thursday. That's right. He typed that on a Thursday, and here we are on a Wednesday, and he's coming. So if you have any questions about the future, you can just ask 24K Arabia Felix. So good to see you, sir. It's been a long time. Very long time. If you guys, I know he hasn't posted a video in a while, but it's worth, if he's got his video still up, you should check his channel out. He is the king of gold on this channel. And there's only one other, Golden Pharaoh, who probably could have rivaled 24K, but this guy knows his stuff about gold and collects gold and is a really good guy. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Back to the future, indeed. All right, moving ahead here. CR Treasure says, nice looking round. Would I get one? Depends on the price. Low mintage, good info, Sal. Thanks for sharing. Well, thank you, CR Treasures. Appreciate that. It's an interesting and fascinating. I definitely would get one just for the controversy of it. You know, Silverback says, does look dope, but I won't be picking up unless it's close to spot. 25,000 minutes, BU, probably not, but we'll see. Well, that's just it. There's so many modern coins these days with that mint around the type of mintage. You know, that's a lot, especially considering there's so many pieces out there. It's hard to really, it's almost like we're oversaturated with limited mintage pieces. So I understand that for sure. All right, Mr. Monkey Swag, you're forgetting Marcus Aurelius and Gruppenführer. They have impressive gold stacks as well. Yes, they do. Yes, and do. They sure do. I do remember Marcus Aurelius and Gruppenführer. Gruppenführer, I think, was one of the first out there. It showed some gold coins. That would kind of got me really wanting to do videos. Part of what I'm gonna get me good videos. Yes, with the prices going down again, it's time to start buying. 24K says, yes, indeed, it is a good time to buy for sure. It sure is. Yes, Marcus is my cousin. There you go. Hello, Silver Leo, you're here. All right. Yes, Silver Leo has made it in today. Good to see you. Hello, Paul. Good to see you, Paul. All right, moving ahead here. Electropig von Fukengruven. I predict that with an 84-to-1 gold to silver ratio, that my silver holdings will increase slightly regardless of the gold price direction. I do. All right. All right. Well, very good. Hey, there you go. Gary S. says, not a coin, not a legal tender, not issued by real country. In other words, it will be an overpriced silver round. No one should buy one for more than 10% over spot. Well, and that's just one of those things. For me, my limit and how much I'll pay for a silver round or a coin is based on how much I like it. You know what I mean? And so, yeah. That's right. There you go, Lecture Pig von Fukengruven. There, yeah. Hey, that's all right. You know. Let me just go back to his comment. With an 84, my silver holdings will increase slightly regardless of the gold price direction. There you go. And that's fine. You know, it's good. You know, I pick up, take advantage of that ratio. I will say this, though, Electropig. We may not see that gold to silver ratio get down to what we consider, quote, normal levels ever again. I think I posted a video about that to a point, but I may end up talking about it a bit more. But anyways, yes, indeed. But thank you. Yes, definitely. All right. Eugene Eno says, I'm hearing rumors that gold is going to fall to $1,000, but that doesn't stop me from buying it. Running out of money does. Oh, yes, that's right. Exactly. That's right. And I'm of the mind, hey, you know what? I'm a buyer, really, no matter what the price is. It's just I'll be able to buy less if it goes up. If it goes down, I'll be able to buy a little bit more. That's how I look at it, for sure. All right. Okay. Oh, Leon, are you going to get some and send me one of those things? One of these new silver rounds? Or are you talking to somebody else? Very nice. All right. Silver lining, too much support at the $40 levels. It won't be easy to stay low than that. Yeah, I agree. It's been tough to get. That's been a hard barrier, hasn't it? I do, but I thought 15 would be the bottom. You know what I mean? But it didn't happen. Anyone buying German silver? Yeah. I don't think you want to buy, quote, German silver, which is fake silver. Yeah, I hope not. Indeed. All right, let's see here. Talking Bullion. Very interesting. Thanks for posting, Sal. Well, thank you, Talking Bullion. Appreciate that. He's got a good channel there. He started. SMGM. I wonder if that silver gold man. And I don't know. One coin on a site that starts off by misleading people about their product. No, thanks. Not even looking up that site. At today's spot price, that will fetch them $363,000, even more if they didn't send them. Looks like a good scam. Too risky for a round for me. Good luck if you give it a go. Well, thank you. If I do end up getting one, I'll post a video, but I understand. Okay, let's see here. Okay. All right. James McDonald says, I don't know what gold and silver will do. That's why I listen to Sal. Hey, and it's just fun to talk about. I mean, I'm not an expert by any means, but you should. Though I'm not an expert in gold and silver markets, you should always take my advice. Every single time, because whatever I say is golden and true. But I'm not an expert. I'm just teasing you. Take anything that I say for a grain of salt. Always check it out. And but I really don't give advice. The only advice I give is that we should accumulate it within our budget. Within your budget, and that's the key. Within your budget and diversify. But I think that's pretty obvious advice. You know what I'm saying? Hey, a Silver Honda here. Silver Honda is here. He drives a blue Honda and he drinks Great Value brand, Walmart Great Value brand coffee. Indeed, he does. Yes, he does. All right. Terry Rabidou does whatever Sal says. So I'm going to command that Terry Rabidou post a video of an unboxing of gold or silver in a bikini. There you go. All right. So there you go. There you have it. All right. Let's see here. Andre says Germania was also the projected renewal of the German capital Berlin during the Nazi period. As a German, I want nothing to do with this piece. Well, it's so the projected renewal of the German capital Berlin, was it going to be called Germania instead of Berlin if the Nazis had won? Because I mean, and again, this is fiction, but during the Man in the High Tower, it was still called Berlin. Excuse me. That was an actual sneeze. That was a genuine sneeze. It was not a fake sneeze down in New Mexico. That was a real sneeze. Oh, man. But anyways, but that's news to me, Andre. But I wouldn't necessarily make that correlation, although you're the first one that actually does it in an intelligent way. But I didn't know that Germania was the projected name of the Germanian capital. But anyways, all right, thank you. To Sharp Looking Round, says Silver Torch 66. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you watching. Oh, let's see. They actually started building this place. Check it out on the History Channel. Oh, so it was a separate location. It wasn't in, okay, Germania with a hard G. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a Germania. Thank you, Seduced by Silver. She blessed me. Well, thank you so much. Very real. Okay, so for the first time ever, Donald in New Mexico believes what I did here was actually real. It wasn't fake. Thank you, Archie Cox. He blessed me. Okay, let's see what Terry's response to my bikini thing. See if she follows through with that command. I have been ordered. There you go. All right. Oh, man. Silver Legos from Profit Metal just went on sale near me. Oh, interesting, Ninja. Silver Lego from Profit Metal is just went on sale near me. Nice. Oh, Barbara Carbone blessed me too. Well, thank you, Barbara. Nice. Now, depending if I feel any holy water on me, I'll know how many of you guys are Catholic or not. Let's see. Thanks for advice for all PayPal donations to silver and gold donations. Yes. Hello, Barrett. Kato. All right, I happen to read this. I probably shouldn't do any unboxing since my screen name is my real name, huh? If your real name is Barrett Kato, yeah, I would probably, the very fact that you're here and you've just made mention that you buy gold and silver and that's your real name, the cat's out of the bag, no pun intended, or maybe it was intended. Gesundheit, says Medio Man. So now you could always start another channel and make a new name and then do that, if you wanted to. All right, moving on up. Chiefly Chieftain says, if it is a coin, it shouldn't be dated 2019. I didn't see it in the coin. It actually is dated 2019. Aside from that, there shouldn't be any laurel wreath on her head. There is no victory by the Germans recently. They're defeated occupied nation. It's a fantasy piece. Yes, indeed. It's a fantasy piece. And it kind of harkens back, I think, to the Holy Roman Empire, I guess, when it was called Germania. But it is, and you should have seen it by the images on there. There is a 2019 date on the thigh. Don't worry, Stella, I'm a kekist. Don't know what a kekist is, but anyways. All right, let's see here. Okay. Where are we at? Jose Varela says, beautiful coin. I'm going to try and get information on it. Thanks for the video. Well, thank you for watching it, for sure. Thanks for sharing, says TBM on the 2 views on gold prices coming up. Jeff Fuhrer says, I have a habit of throwing money away, so what the heck, I'll throw some fiat at this lady and see what happens. Everything would be nice to have a collector's piece admired for years to come. Already buy many mintage rounds from Silver Shield, which carry a high premium as well. Thanks for sharing, Sal. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate you watching, for sure. Hail the Green Frog. Let's see here. Oh, Kek. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Kekistani. Okay, I see. Kek. That's right. That was the 4chan stuff, right? Is that right? Those were the people that... hello, Cheryl, by the way. Good to see Cheryl Lee here. Or Leia. It was Pepe. Yeah, Pepe. That's it. Pepe, not Keck and Pepe. I don't know much about them, but they're the ones that stopped the "He Will Not Divide Us" people and that flag, and they found it. They were able to find it based off the sky and the stars. It was funny. And they trolled the heck out of that "He Will Not Divide Us" thing. Actually, I posted a video about that some time ago about some copper divisible rounds. I had that playing in the background. It was funny. That was way back in 2017. The Keck meme in the 4chan originated from an Egyptian frog god. Internet culture is weird. Yeah, okay. Thanks for that. Yeah. Wow, interesting, Mr. Monkey Swag. That's interesting. Excuse me, sir. I'm here for the couch. Ashanti sent me. Okay, all right. Terry is wrench. All right, moving ahead. Okay. Looks like a round to me. Thanks for sharing. Yes, indeed. It is definitely a round. Does look like a round. All right. Tessa Cunningham says, I don't know, just like everything else, it's like a waiting game, but it's only for fun. Gold 13.50 silver 24. And copper, I don't know, wasn't mentioned, but copper will be $10. Wow. That's quite some bold prediction, especially for copper. It's like $2.84, I think, a pound now. But yeah, just for fun, we'll see what happens, Tessa. You might be right. Good overview, Sal. Like to get one, but it will depend on the price. Yes, indeed. I'm with you, David A. David Argento, you the man. All right. Michael Sorrell says, I'd buy it in a heartbeat. Being German myself, I think it reaches back to Roman times when most of Europe was Germania. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's really the origins of it. I don't think it really has any Nazi ties to it or imagery or anything in there. Love the design, says Silver Hippie. Wait on the price. Yes, indeed. That's going to be the deciding factor to determine it. Crafty Bullion Round. Thanks, Sal. Thank you, 925. Looking forward to the next video. Well, homebrew, it might be a while because I don't know if they're going to be available in the U.S. I would like to get one. Fake slurps are worse than fake organisms. Here we go. Here's a real slurp here for Barbara and anybody else who gets turned on by here. If you're turned on by this slurp, type the number 4. Unless you're a dude, stay out of it. All right. Okay, he's here. Now CCT is here, and while I've got 60 viewers, I want to make mention of this. I think this is an important thing. I'm going to eventually be doing a video on this because I think it's fascinating. Okay. And I want to ask him the question here. CCT, Cyber Curtain Twitcher, who you see up here, who has joined us inside of here, has his coin slides. All right. Now, the coin slides, there are others out there that came later after he made his. They literally are the only neodymium magnet testing device that is consistent in testing for silver and other diametic metals like copper, but it's really good for silver and is meant to test the validity of the coins or silver bullion that you have. And there's 2 different versions. The older version, he has improved on his design and function. So he has got these things, and they're great pieces, very well crafted. And he is selling them in the United States of America through Mr. Vegeta. So if you type in Mr. Vegeta, you can contact him, and you can make a purchase of one of these things. They are well worth it. They're awesome, and they're very well made. And he's improved on his older design, which has a little less magnets. The new design has more magnets, and so it's an even better example and way to. And it's also slightly more compact. It's more compact. So yes, so you can either contact CCT, which is right here in this chat right here. You can subscribe to his channel, and you can ask him how to get it. And whatever country you live in, I think there's a European distributor and there's a U.S. distributor, Mr. Vegeta, and there's another one for the Silverbugs community, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, CCT was the first submission to Sal's bikini calendar. That's right. He submitted. You saw that here live yesterday. It was awesome. So yes, indeed. So these coin slides, these silver slides are amazing, and really, they truly are. They're well crafted, and they do a great job in comparing, because it's an exact angle. So you could compare the slide from even a copper to a silver. You can tell the difference there. But no, Italian G, there's no commissions out of this. I'm not the distributor. You got to contact Mr. Vegeta, or contact 24K. He's the official Asian distributor, maybe. There you go. That's right. And so anyways, so you guys, yes, if you're interested, I think it's one way that is a foolproof way to test your silver coins or silver bullion that is scientifically proven. I mean, in other words, using the neodymium magnets at a specific angle, you can compare very easily, because it's going to be the same angle. And you can see the comparisons in the slide. So anyways, just thought I'd let you guys know about that. No. I've talked about his coin slides, all as one now, for quite a while. I have bought them from him. So anyways, I think they, and I know they're expensive to put together too. So he's got, then the thing about his is, he has money that he's put into these things. He manufactures them and sends them over. And so if people don't buy them, then he's out that much money. But aside from that, just the quality, very well made, and beautifully crafted, and it's form and function equally. Although the function is enough to get it, but the form and function is just amazing. All right, anyways, Jaime de Marquita says, thanks for the video. Yes, indeed. Well, thank you for checking it out. Appreciate that very much. And let's see here. A roin, a cross between a round and a coin. There you go. Domo, that's a new term. There you go. Nice. Homebrew says, my LCS. I just raised premiums today. I don't know what the motive is. Maybe to protect their return on investment if spot stays low, or maybe maintain their purchasing power against any inflation. We see tomorrow. Either way, still stacking hard while it's still low. If history repeats itself, we'll see coming end of November, beginning of December. After tomorrow, November 8th is the next scheduled release of the Fed rate. Get it cheaper while you can. Wow. Okay, so November 8th. I thought it was in December. But anyways, but thank you, Homebrew. Oh yeah, no worries. All is one now. Yeah, thank you. Yes, no worries, CCT. It's a great product for sure, and indeed. So definitely appreciate you and appreciate what you do for the community. Indeed, it's definitely good slide there. All right, Leon, Terry still here. Well, the thing is, if you call it a roid, you're gonna think it's a steroid. So I don't know that I use the term roid. All right. Striking Design says, NG Gnier, or whatever that is, we need to stop these interventionist wars and care for our often homeless vets instead of making more homeless vets. Yeah, I understand. I mean, it's depending on how you view interventionist wars. My feeling is we need to, if we're going to get involved in a war, we need to get in it to win it and not politicize it. But I know what you mean. Do I hide my silver in my Speedos? Yes or no? I don't own any Speedos. But if I did, I might try to hide some in there for fun. Does anyone know the price point? I'm sure it will be sky high premium. And some people are seeing it on eBay for very high premiums, Joseph. So my guess is going to be pretty high. Europe's version of the NorFed round. Yeah, there you go. That's right. Exactly. That very well may be. Good point, E. Macias. All right. Hey, Silver Wolverine. Oh, yes. Man, yes, he had a news conference. I missed it. I heard his speech to the UN, which was great, by the way. I love that speech to the UN, but the entertaining news conference, I missed that. Yeah, I'll have to check the replay on that. I imagine it was entertaining. Oh boy, breaking news. Seduced by Silver is not friends with Kendall. Oh boy, okay. Boy, a lot of people just tidy whiteys. There we go. Sal, what's your take on possible coming silver short? You mean shortage or short selling? I don't know. There's something about the commitment of trade report that talks about that, and I'm not sure very clear. I haven't really seen it or know a whole lot about it. Hey, Menehune Stacker is here from Hawaii. Menehune Stacker is coming to us from the past. That's right. He's coming to us from the past. Good to see him, Menehune. So we have 24K coming to us from the future, and Menehune Stacker coming to us from the past. It's tomorrow in 24K's land, and it's about 6 or 8 hours ago in Menehune Stacker's land. Very good. Can't keep up with all you guys. Good to see you guys. You guys are great. Glad you're here. World Peas, Max Strong says. Yes, World Peas. There you go. World Peas. Tricky guys here. Oh, Silver Leo. Kevin on less than me 25 years, but I have no idea how or where or when, but it definitely happened. Exactly. Let's see. All right, Terry, my wife actually took the photo on vacation. Hilarious, eh? Stephen Heath, I'm off to bed. Good night. Good night to you, Stephen Heath. Sleep well, my friend. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you putting up with me. You're awesome. Very good. Looks nice. I don't give a fuck. Joe Kugo cussed me out in South African. That's right, exactly. Nice. There you go. More X and O's from Barbara for you. Stephen Heath. Very cool. Oh, yes, that's right. Yes, indeed. Terry Rabidou says a coin that's not a coin from a country that's not a country. That sounds like your friend of a friend who's not your friend. I'm so confused. There you go, Terry. That's excellent. As I was just starting to read that, I was thinking, yeah, there's the correlation exactly. It's a coin from a coin that's not a coin, and a country that's not a country that's not a country. Oh, that's funny, hilarious. Pleasant dreams, Stephen Heath. All right, very good. Aloha, Hawaii. Yeah, see, there's another word he uses, Melania, Malohai, or Maholai, or something like that. It's some sort of greeting. I'm not sure what it means, but let's see here. I want 1 or maybe 20, says Wayne Chipman. Yeah, I'd be happy with 1 or 2 of these. P. Walker says, what a shame regarding the controversy. Germans must remain completely bent over and constantly ashamed of their culture or post-WW2, or else controversy strikes. Yep. Point around to whatever it is, but I like it. Me too. I like it too. It will happen again today. Worse than ever. Abandoned Glass-Steagall law put in place 1929 crash to prevent another crash. Thanks to Clinton and his BJ's, Republicans turned the thumb screws on him to sign the Graham-Leach-Bliley Act, talking about different things. Okay. Thank you for all that information. Yeah, exactly. That's just it. There's a lot of so much craziness and red tape involved with everything, with the government and the laws and navigating it and derivatives and stuff. So thanks, Mr. Sting. Making back in the mix. Let's see here. What have we got? Okay. Oh, who's going to bed at night? Okay, nerd, stacking nerd. I'm missing a lot. A lot of people are. So I'm apologize if I miss some of you guys' comments here. A lot going on here, but have a good night, stacking nerds. Sleep well. Appreciate you coming on. This is funny. Of course, I'm not seeing that, but okay, I think it's beautiful, sophisticated, and eloquent. It's created by the same spirit as Zombucks and the like, just with more class. It is pretty eloquent. Oh, Salivate Metal, I can send you a pic of my bikini if you want. All right, well, that's cool. Yes, I have to prove this for the video, so if you want to send that to me, you know, just you can lay it out on your bed, lay the bikini out on your bed, and take a picture of it. There you go. Yeah, we know how Terry thinks. She's saying the bikini not on her. She's saying the bikini off of her. So in other words, she's going to lay it out on the bed or on the floor. The articles, the bikini, you know, the two pieces, and then take a picture of that and send it to me. That's what she was going to do. See, I know how Terry thinks. I know how Terry thinks. Busy news day tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow is the Kavanaugh hearings. It's going to be a circus. Yeah, don't share her pic on a live stream. I'll get defunded. I'll get demonetized. That's right. Well, if it's no, actually, I won't CCT because if she sends me just a picture of the bikini itself and not her in it, then it'll be fine. Oh, she'll wear it. Okay, cool. All right. Well, hey, yeah, go for it. Go for it. You know my email address, right? I'll share it. I'll tell you what. If you send it and it's really you, I'll share it. And Rosenstein meeting's been put off, Silver Wolverine. Rosenstein meeting has been postponed. And Donald said he was inclined not to. So do you have my email address, Terry? salivatemetal@gmail.com. Maybe you could hold a coin with it. That'd be cool. It's going to be a trick. I know this is going to be a fun little trick. It's going to be a trick. Terry found Sal's kryptonite. There you go. CCT, I saw that on Instagram. Initially thought it was in the New Britannia. Yeah, I thought it was too. When I first saw it, I thought it was a variation of Britannia as well. Oh, I sent it, Sal. All right, let me check. Let me see this. All right, I'm going to see this here. I hope he didn't send me a virus. My goodness, I don't think she would do that. I'm going to look at this offline. We'll see what this is here. It's going to be funny. I know. I bet you it's a Bikini Atoll. The island, the Bikini Atoll. She owns an island. Let's see here. Let's see what this is. Okay, let me see here. Okay, let's see here. Here's my bikini. Oh, that's funny, hilarious. Oh my goodness. Well, I would share this, Terry, but in considering what happened yesterday, it would. I'll describe it to you though. It's just pretty hilarious. All right, it's a pleasantly plump lady in a bikini, and let's say it's a pear-shaped body, and it's a pear-shaped body that is so robust that you can't even see the bikini part. In other words, she wouldn't even have to wear a bottom because you can't see anything there anyway because of the overhang. But then you have a cake. She's eating her cake, and she's got her bikini top there, and she's in a kitchen. And it's a white kitchen with a plain white cabinetry. And in the background, you see a lot of different storage things. There's a sink there with the faucet on the left side of the sink. That's important. The faucet is facing the left sink area, not the right sink area. Now, in the back, there's this, on the stove, there is a large stainless steel container that holds something, but I'm not sure what it is. Yes, a donut-shaped body. There you go. And then behind that, there's looks to be 4 bottles of something. And then, but yes, indeed. And the floor is looks to be almost wooden, but I know there's probably not a wooden floor in the kitchen. But it's kind of a brownish tile. And you can barely see it, but the very edge of the photo, there looks to be a laundry basket in the kitchen. In the kitchen. A laundry basket in the kitchen. All right. Anyways, all right. Thank you. That would demonetize me. Very sexy, Terry. You're awesome. You've stolen my heart. Stolen it, I'm telling you. Markets moved up 5 cents, Electro Pig says. Oh my goodness. Crazy. A love triangle. Yes, indeed. I wish I had a triangle here. I could ring it like a little bell. So you have no idea what my mind is showing me based on your description. Is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if you only see this picture. Oh my gosh, crazy. Mr. Sting says all the bailouts after the crash of 2008, and that's not true capitalism. It's crony capitalism. Yeah, that's right. And that's the part of the problem. Crony capitalism is a problem for sure. That is a problem, and I think that's something that both conservatives and liberals can agree on. There's crony capitalism going on. Potter Jam says, seems dodgy. Yeah. Seems more Trans-Ammy to me than the dodgy. But anyways, Egan Zale says the two-headed eagle reminds me of the Russian mascot symbol of their flag. Yes, indeed. I think it's derived from the same origins. Good, strong design, in my opinion. Beautiful coin. If the prices come down, I might pick one up. Thanks for sharing the video. Well, thank you. Buried Too Deep says a zig and zag and zaggy zag, and history gets rewritten in another spin. I buy this as bullion for a couple of bucks over spot, but the mintage hints they might be expecting more. Yes, indeed. I'm going to have a little slurp here. We are live, SMGM. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Kendall Kid needs a beer. Appreciate you guys being here, all of you. We got 63 viewers here. Plugging away in our comments here. Part-time Prepper says, thanks for cleaning that up for me, Sal. I always thought Germania was a manic German person. Yeah, that's actually good. Actually kind of cool, but I bet the price won't be. I agree. Looks intriguing. The price and quality are still a bit to be determined. Well, yeah, we won't really know. This is a rendering. It's a very good rendering. We won't really know until it gets there. So anyways, all right. Over here says, do you think the Fed celebrates behind closed doors that they avoided the economic collapse for 10 years? That's a good question over here. I do think it's, they are sort of the masters of the economy, and they probably feel emboldened. They probably feel like they are the reason why it's not. But I do think that there's probably a little bit more involved. I do think in some cases, given there's been some economic recovery even in the last administration, but it's just been kind of stagnant. But it was there because I think that basically most all Americans want us to do well. And despite what's going on in the economy, no matter who's president, we want to try to propel and keep the engines of the free market moving as much as possible. So I think that's really kind of what's going on. But hello, Centurion Silver. Good to see you, my friend. Check out his channel. He's been getting some eagles as of late, over 300 ounces, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Terry Rabidou, love is my favorite drug. There you go. Awesome. Tucker 2122 says, my opinion is get it while the getting is good, but make sure your bills are paid because you generally don't eat silver. So I would take care of you first, but definitely keep on stacking. If you can take care of my friends for the nation, appreciate where you are, where you for me, for all of us. Well, thank you, Tucker, and wise advice for sure. Definitely buy if you can, but always keep your bills paid up and your debt as low as possible, for sure. Live in an elevator, getting it up while you're going down. There you go. Live in an elevator, not love in an elevator, but live in an elevator. All right, Part-Time Prepper says, I'll hold on to my statement from 3 years ago. If you're in it for the long run, the silver under 20, gold under 13 is a gift. That's right. I remember when you said that. There's so many black swans out there. Credit card, school loan, auto mortgage debt just keeps going up, up, and up, and up. Sooner or later, pop. That's right. And that's what I worry about for sure. Indeed. And that's why I think that probably before it does pop again like that, I think that's what these Jackson Hole meetings are about, trying to find a way to revalue the dollar. Indeed. I think they'll reset the dollar in some way. And I think they're going to do it before a crisis occurs, to avoid a crisis. A great coin in the best parts of the current Poland were called Prussia, as Info said, north of Danube. So Prussia was the main military power in the later German Reich. Yeah, all right. Thank you. Thank you very much for that information. Doctor Who, I like it from a collector's viewpoint, going to get at least one. I've heard it called Gilochet, the start of the Fourth Reich. Hitler referred to the new capital of Germany as Germania, even had a model of it in his bunker made by Speer. I've heard two pronunciations, Germania and Geramonia, 6 of one half dozen the other. You decide. Well, thank you. Okay, that's second reference to that. Interesting. But I think this has more of a historical context going back. But obviously Hitler's vision was harkening back, but two different visions. Refresh your comments and just comment on German round. I will do, but I'm not near the top yet, Mr. Monkey Swag. Hang tight with me. Media Man, Canadian and American trade, very well balanced and highly interdependent. Trump's speech today wants big tariffs would hurt both sides equally. Yeah, I'm not sure the intricacies of. I did read that article you sent me quite some time ago, but it's very one-sided. It's very anti-Trump. In fact, it was so one-sided anti-Trump, it was very hard to take it seriously. I do think that there's probably some imbalances, but in ways probably you can't see because of the currency devaluations or whatever. Ideally, and again, I know that there should be free trade, true free trade, but I feel like America has been taken advantage of probably in that way too. But I hope that Canada and the United States can work things out. My feeling is if Mexico of all places, given what Trump has said and everything like that, and the United States can work out a trade deal, by golly, you would think that Trudeau would work, and his trade minister would work something out. But I've heard bad things about that trade minister too in Canada. What's her name? I've heard that she's not very, I don't know, but just some food for thought. But you know, there's a lot of intricacies involved. Ideally, there should be free trade. You know, there shouldn't be any tariffs on either side. But I do feel like the United States probably is getting a bad rap, and unfortunately, we're all suffering from it for now. With China, with the EU, and with Canada, it's hurting everybody right now because Trump's playing hardball. So I'm hoping that Canada will bend a little bit. I think they need to be doing some bending as part of the negotiating tactic. In my view, that's just my opinion. But I understand, but I don't think it's balanced. Let's see here. All right, moving ahead here. Okay, let's see here. Centum Muerte live. If they use tungsten, it won't be that thick. Tungsten is almost the same way as gold. You can't tell with the eyes. That's right, exactly right. And I think I talk about that in this video, if I'm not mistaken, and how to avoid buying fake gold bars. Ritva Sarah says, this is part of the political discourse going on in the EU. More and more countries, regions are looking for ways to reclaim their national sovereignty. It is interesting that the discourse found its way to stacking community. As for the coin itself, the marks might not be as controversial as one might think. A lot of these reactionary tendencies against the EU comes from fiscal conservatism, and the mark was what was abandoned for the introduction of the euro. So basically the statement of sovereignty in regard to the financial system. Yes, indeed. Okay. Yeah, and there may be some tied to that because there are obviously some people in Germany who would like to bail out of the EU for sure. I don't know, Eli. I think we'll know more once October comes around as to whether or not it'll be available. So let's see here. Okay. Moving ahead. Doctor Who says there's 4 listed on eBay. One, buy it now with sale shipping in November for around $60 plus $8.90 shipping from Germany, and 2, 3 on auction. Yeah, so right now you can get them on eBay, but it's pretty expensive if you're in America. Send a steak and we'll be happy, says Seduced by Silver. All right. Okay, let's see here. Great live stream, says Avengers. Thank you, sir. As I move up the comment chain here. Patrick Kronholm says, reminds me of 5 mark Germany, Empire, Prussia, Wilhelm. They are popular and comes with a high price tag. Would be nice to get a cheaper one with a nice lady instead of a man. Don't feel it's legal tender or not matters, as it's highly debatable. There are really any coins that can be used that way, as stores and banks are not forced to take them. Sort of loses meanings. Customs of Forex don't see it as legal tender, but instead it's collectible silver coins. The real value and always will be the silver. Britannia's come closer to being standard in EU. Maybe Germania can go up just by name association. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it'd be interesting to see. But thanks for your thoughts, Patrick. Very cool. All right, let's see here. All right, moving ahead here. Kevin McLaughlin says, beautiful coin. I'd love to get one. I'm sure one of the U.S. retailers will get a hold of one and add a hefty premium. The flippers will get out their gouges. Yes, yes, indeed. That probably could be. Wouldn't be surprised. Just Salivate Metal, just butt an old German mark coin if you want something similar. Just butt an old German mark coin if you want something similar. All right, interesting. Well, thank you. So I'm not sure what you mean by that, but let's see. Thanks. Let's see here. 485 pounds. Barbara Carbon is going to be right back. Cool. Yes. All right. Gold 1197. Yeah, it's even lower now, Michael Baker. It's crazy. So it's that second part of the article is kind of being holding true so far. SG Numi, women prefer jewelry. We really need more females interested in this hobby. Even my local coin club have more males. Yeah, this is a male-dominated enterprise, so to speak, but there's a lot of females here with us tonight. Indeed. So they're growing. More and more are getting involved and doing videos and collecting for sure. So I'm hopeful. Cute kitty on Dwee's Wayano's profile picture. I'd rather have a restrike of a 5-mark coin from 3639 design with 1 ounce 999 silver and the last Reichschanger on the obverse. Yes. All right, cool. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Women aren't interested in coins generally, like People, magazines, expensive copying the Kardashians. Well, except for the women here. The women here in this live stream and in the community here, they love silver and gold, so it's cool. If they're expensive, then just buy an old German mark silver coin, which is similar to this new one. Yeah, that's true. That's right. Yeah, it's a good idea. Silver Limey. Minnie Huney is still with us. Awesome. Cool. All right, let's see. All right. Donald, New Mexico says, hey, Sal, Trump's tariff taxes on the American consumer will cause prices to rise, including PMs. In your Sunday live feed, you said you were happy with your tax cut at $20 per paycheck. It only costs our country another $1 trillion added to the deficit, along with Trump's spending and another $1.6 billion. The tax and spend Republicans have again pulled the old switch and bait that lie on fiscal responsibility. Are you going to join Trump's military parade that will cost another $90 million? He actually abandoned that idea. I wasn't for that, really. Sal, I believe you have sold that cheap for your $20 paycheck. I don't want that debt to our children and generations to follow. You will need that Trump bribe, 20 to pay for inflation. You'll need more. Your tax cut will not cover inflation. Are you happy the richest 3% of people get millions of tax breaks? What deal has Trump made that will make a figment of his imagination? North Korea trade with Mexico. Don't believe what they say. Believe what they actually get done. Well, a couple of things. You went through a couple of things here, Donald, and I appreciate your comment. Number one, yes, I am happy with my $20 paycheck. I can spend that $20 much better and more efficiently to contribute to the economy than a fiscal dump of dollars from a central planners. I know how better to spend that $20 to stimulate the economy than Obama did, or Trump, or anybody else can. Any other politician can. So there's that. Number two, in defense of your argument, the tariff taxes are eating away at these tax cuts. They're saying that the tariffs that have incurred has about half of those tax cuts are gone with these taxes on all things like automobiles are going up, baby, I don't know, stuff for babies, pretty much a lot of different things. Milk prices, a lot of stuff is going up. So I'm hoping that will stop soon. I hope that these trade deals and tariffs will get worked out. Trump's playing hardball, which actually most every other president has threatened to do something about the tariffs, but Donald Trump is actually doing it. And so there's that aspect. The number two, the debt. Yes, the debt bothers me. Doesn't matter if it's a Republican, doesn't matter if it's a Democrat. We've added $1 trillion to the debt at least. You said $1.6 trillion. And that's troubling. And that is because of government spending. And we need to stop this government spending. We need to cut government spending. That's the only way you're going to stop it, because when you decrease tax, when you lower taxes, that will actually that will expand. Well, look what's happening. Because of the tax cut, jobs are increasing, which means that more people are being employed, which increases the tax base, which means that that there's more taxpayers, which means that the revenues in the treasury will increase. That's a fact. It happened in 1962 when Jack Kennedy cut taxes. It happened in 1982 when Ronald Reagan cut taxes. By the time Ronald Reagan left office in 1988 or 1989, revenues into the treasury had doubled. Jobs are, we have, I think, a 15-year lowest unemployment rate by all metrics, including U6, from U3 to U6. It's gone better. Make no mistake, Donald Trump has contributed to this economy in a good way. And again, I'm not discounting the fact that before Donald Trump became president, that the economy was moving in the right direction. It was just much slower and stagnant. And I think a lot of that movement in the economy before Trump became president was in spite of the policies of the past president. But that's just my opinion there. But anyways, the debt, back to the debt, it's a problem. And you can thank Democrats, Republicans, and Donald Trump for signing it. Even Trump lamented signing that bill because of all the money it was spending. And but anyways, but the thing is we need to get the debt under control. We need to get deficit spending under control. I don't care what party's in charge of we need to get this stuff under control. The problem is if Republicans say they want to cut government spending, number one, they have a deep state, which is clearly defined nowadays. We know the deep state is being exposed every day, of bureaucrats that will keep spending money and trying to attack Donald Trump at every turn. And then you have people who will just kowtow and complain that we're cutting government programs that they think are important. And again, we need government. We need government, and we need a lot of these government agencies, but there is a lot of wasteful spending in Washington, D.C. And if honest people would realize that, then we can get our government under control. And again, it doesn't matter who's in charge. But, I do blame Trump for signing that bill. He shouldn't have signed it. He should have worked. But the thing is that's Washington, and it's unfortunate. But I'm glad you're concerned about the debt, Donald. I mean, I am too. Where were you when Obama was president? You didn't talk about debt then. You know what I'm saying? It's bad no matter who's president. And it is bad because it hurts our dollar in the long run. And so anyways, yes, indeed. So, and like Barbara Carbon says, we need to get rid of rich tax cuts. We need to make the tax code fair for everybody. Everybody pays the same percentage. If there's loopholes that the rich take advantage of to avoid paying taxes like Donald Trump did, let's close them. Let's make the tax code fair for everybody. Let's make it so that the rich can't take advantage of these little intricate loopholes by hiring these lawyers that can find these little holes in the tax code to be able to have money offshore or what have you. I'm with you on that, Barbara, for sure. Let's make everybody pay the same percentage rate. Yes, indeed. So let's see here. And I hope the trade thing gets worked out. I really do. I hope that they come together. I think Canada needs to do more to come to our side, for sure. Because, I think that, if Mexico of all countries can come to an agreement with Donald Trump on this issue of all countries, Mexico, but Canada can't, there's something wrong with Canada. There's something wrong with, and basically it's Trudeau who we're talking about. The people of Canada are a different story. It's Trudeau and his and his trade minister there. I know the texture fields are a security reason, but playing field just looks so much better, says JRW3. Yeah, I hear you. I know what you mean. I kind of like the textured fields in some cases. It can be overdone. I think in some ways on the Salivate Metal Fortitude round, it may have been overdone a bit. But still pretty intricate. But yes, indeed. All right. Yeah, no, yeah, seduced by silver. Yeah, not you. You're fine. The people of Canada, I like. It's just Trudeau, the boy wonder up there. Yes, over here says the answer is to stop fraud, waste, and abuse. That's exactly right. There's too much of it going on in our government. Yes, indeed. But if they renegotiate, if let's say, well, NAFTA, I think is pretty much gone, but Trump was worried about milk. Wisconsin has a larger dairy than the whole of Canada. Yeah, and that's something I don't understand. You're right, Media Man. Wisconsin is a dairy state, and I think it's about trade into Canada. Maybe I don't know. I just I'd like to see the numbers. I would like to see what they charge, what the tariffs are for a given product to export and import, what they're charging during NAFTA and what we're paying. I'd love to see those numbers side by side. I'm not looked into it because it's not an issue that I'm not, there's a lot of intricacies involved in it. I guess I have to look at the FTC's site on that, but anyways, interesting. We'll see how it plays out. C. Shearer says only 25,000 premiums will be too high for this stacker. Yeah, I fear for that too, that the premiums will be too high on that piece. Cyber Fuchs AG47, I think will be another effort to participate in the growing market of silver bullions. Nice that the finance is 4 nines and the diameter of the round is obviously identical to the ones of Royal Mint coins. But to be honest, we don't use the double-headed eagle as a mythical national symbol at all. That's right. It's a hearken to the past of the region as a whole, not a country. That's why I say the country doesn't exist. And we have used an Amazon woman as a symbol that much too. That's right. This harkens to the past, not the present, my friend. But thank you. All right. A new link. Very interesting. Okay, cool. All right. I'll check it out later, Media Man. Thank you. But I hope it's a fair link, because the last link you sent me, Media Man, was very biased to the against Trump, personally. And I think some of their facts were a little bit. Let's see here. All right. Silver Wolverine says Obama loved throwing out billions like it was coffee grounds. Yeah, he sure did. And what did it do? I mean, he threw millions of dollars, or billions of dollars problem in it, and we had the slowest economic recovery. Let's see. Okay. All right. Anyways, but yes, good discussion. A lot of this stuff is important to talk about because it has relation to precious metals. Because if the tariffs do drag the economy back down, then we're going to see the precious metals go up. So in that sense, Donald is right there. If the economy could take a downturn if we're not careful with the tariffs, because the people that hurt with high tariffs are us. We the people. It's not going to be the countries themselves. New car prices have gone up, so I'm hoping they get that worked out soon. Thank you, Coin Collecting Fund. Chris Matt says, you guys are being scammed. Nobody gives an F about silver. And SHTF, nobody will care to give you as much as an ounce of flour for it. Well, Chris, I think you need to watch my video on the series about silver and SHTF. A series of videos on this. Germania is a city in Narnia. Okay. Thank you. All right. Jay Shortstack's goal will go sideways until the midterms. I'm sorry to say, but prices are going up. Unfortunately, the Demarcates will have a strong showing. All right. Thank you, sir. Tom Gandy, if the Democrats gain control, silver will go back up. I think it'll have an effect too. I think we'll see some movement. Silver going up a bit if the Democrats take control. October 6th, low blood pressure predicts Gold at 1750 and 33.24 in October 6th. Wow, bold prediction. Fitra, 1987. If Democrats win both houses, the economy will go down. Let's see here. Okay, all right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Ninja Nin says Hitler, like some evil people of power, are very intellectual people with studied forms of power. I just don't understand the connection to Hitler here, other than he wanted to call a fictional place, Germania, hearkening back to an earlier era. But I don't see the Nazi connection other than that. But he says that most people of power are not necessarily good or bad, but things that need to be done to make change in this world, to break a few or many eggs. It's just how things work. Eat or be eaten, kill or die, change the way a world of work, change or get changed by the world. So I will say it again, Nazis were a radical social group that happened, but does not define a country or people's history. Well, that's right. That's right. It doesn't define the German people. That's right. In fact, as bad as it was during the time, there was a lot of German people that were shocked to find the concentration camps. Didn't know what was happening. Indeed. Just sent you a bikini pic of a true patriot. Cool. All right. Let's see here. Troy Brownrig says, if it was $1 per ounce, I would buy all I could. The pricing is unrealistic. Lower prices means a bigger buying opportunity. Yes, indeed. That's a BS coin, says Taka. He doesn't like this coin. All right. Monkey brains. If I had Merkel on one side and the double two-faced eagle on the other side, I would buy one because she is on her way out. Yeah. Kevin Grutar says it's a fantasy round, nevertheless, a very nice one. They should not use a defunct currency, and if they use a fantasy one like South Korea with their one clay. Yeah, because clay wasn't. That's right. Yeah, I agree. That's a good point. Agent Orange says I was half expecting it to be made of a precious metal, germanium. Now, there you go. Exactly. All right. Now I'm good. I'm Priest, says Silver Awesome 13, so he's going to pass on this. Alexander R.V. Butte. Looks pretty cool. Also, congrats on your 16,000 subs. Well-deserved, Sal. Thanks for the show. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate that very much. Mark Reddy says, I have the same coin, but from 1984. This is a 2015 Canada 1 ounce gold coin. How do I find out how much it's worth? Well, you can go to any gold and silver trading site that lists spot prices, and then you can probably deduct maybe 1% or something like that if you sell it to a local coin shop or something like that. Look for spot price of gold. That's how much it's worth. Bikini Woman says, Sal, thanks for posting this unique bullion around. I find the design very pleasing to the eye. I do too. I like it. It's cool. All right. Now, this is AGAU News. The guy that actually wrote this, I guess he's got a YouTube channel or something here. Very cool. He says the reaction to this one took me back a bit. I think it just came down to the casual use of the word coin, forgetting that what that entails sometimes. I look at stuff from the design aspect more than the investment side. I'm with you. I totally agree with you there, my friend. What Salivate and others are obviously more knowledgeable about. It clearly isn't legal tender or claiming to be. That's right. No current denomination or issuing state. But I think they'll learn from it. It looks a lovely piece, though, and hoping to get a sample to photograph soon, and we'll publish it on site when they're done. Very cool. Well, then check it out. Thanks, AGAU News. Appreciate that. All right. Okay. All right. Moving ahead, we're getting closer to the top now. Oscar Ortiz says there will not be an economic tsunami. The government will not allow it. It's just not good for business. Something will change, but not the way the silver lovers think will happen. I think he meant to comment on another video, but thanks, Oscar. And the lovely Barbara Carbone says, excellent vid on this controversial coin piece or whatever. I think it's beautiful. The obverse definitely appears to be a woman with the long flowing hair, as the article states. The design is gorgeous. Sign me up for the controversial coin piece or whatever. I love it. I'm with you, Barbara. I want to get one too. If the price is not too big. Let's see here. Fossil Metal says, I hope they hit the mainstream sales. It looks great. I do too. I like the look of it. Corazon de Plata. Love the dessing I may pick one or two if possible. Thanks for the video. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Carlos Gonzalez says, hey, Sal, I clicked on the silver video and an ad for silver underwear for men came on and talked about silver. Good for your skin. Mac Weldon or something. Well, that's interesting, Carlos. Wow. That's pretty cool. Over the ups and downs, says Mark Medlin. Yes, indeed. All right. All right, let's see. V-Coins Nevada says, awesome video, sir. Love the stuff. Yes, OPEC is no better than thugs. I agree midterm elections will affect the market depending on the outcome. Proud of Trump for standing up to OPEC. I am too. You know, and that's one thing I think that all of us here, you know, I know Trump is very divisive and a lot of people either love him or hate him. But here's the thing. I think everybody, even liberals and conservatives, can agree that OPEC is taking advantage of us. And I was so happy he said that right to the UN. I thought that was awesome. Time for scammer tonight. Yeah, probably not tonight. I've gone on a little bit long, but we'll catch him next time for sure. No problem, says Paul. Yes, indeed. All right. Silver Limey says, sounds like good news to me, Sal. We'll keep buying more. Yes, indeed. That's the way to do it. All right. Doesn't bode well for silver if they keep raising interest rates. We need another catalyst to move the price up, preferably low supply. Hopefully they cut silver production to reduce supply. I tell you what, if the price goes, I think the only way we'll see supply really decrease is if the price goes, dips a lot, like $10 or something like that. But we'll see. Somewhere in the distance, a Honda can be heard backing up. Yeah, there you go. Where's Silver Honda when you need them? How the way he handled those scammers is both inspiring and uplifting. A true LOL moment. Thanks for another great video and another great chuckle. Well, thank you, Mr. Ninja. I appreciate that. Yes, it's fun to. And by the way, that was my second take of that video. I had another one where somebody called me, and I was on the phone with him for, I forget what it was. Anyways, I decided to redo it because I wasn't happy with it, but I went ahead and took that one anyways. Funny. That was a second. Bye, says Slacker Stacker. We're getting refreshes. Mr. Monkey Swag still here. Another sale. Thanks, Slacker Stacker, by the way. Appreciate you, my friend. There's a sale on PMs. That's right. Good luck, my friend. I really like this one. Well, thank you. You can do it. Appreciate it. Now we're going to refresh this. Oh, yes, slurping. Okay, sorry. I got cold coffee. I'm almost done too. But I'm gonna put water in here and slurp here just a minute. We need to get the juices flowing here. There we go. All right. Down to the last drop right there. All right, now let's get a lot going here. Now we're pouring water in here. I've got a backup plan to keep the slurps happening here. I've been negligent. I apologize for that. You know what I mean? Put me in front of a committee on this one. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, my apologies. I forgot about Barb because I got distracted on a rant about Trump. I apologize, Barbara. Here's another slurp for you. I'm sorry. There we go. All right. Let's get down to it. We got to capture some of these comments here. Boy, a lot have come in since the last one here. Higher Media says, I just think another 4 hikes are coming. Sell. You know what? Actually, if that's really true and the prices keep going down every hike that comes up, you might have something there. Sell your silver now. But the thing is, it's just low. I think we're near the bottom no matter what the hikes are. I think it's going to only have so much going on here. U.S. economic data is a fraud, says Nave Child. Well, that's why I look at all the aspects of economic data. The thing is people oftentimes miss the U6 numbers. And the U6 numbers, I think, is probably more realistic because it captures those who stopped looking for work. In other words, the people that have went off the unemployment rolls. And the other thing you have to keep in mind with employment is the quality of jobs that are out there. Is a job counted Are you counted at, like, I have 3 jobs now, okay? I've got 3 jobs that I'm paying taxes on. Am I counted as 3 in the jobs numbers? I don't know. That's the kind of thing I'd like to know. Trying to be intellectually honest there with it. But anyways, but we'll see. I'm not convinced we've seen the bottom quite yet. Yeah, and you know what? I still think we have, but you know what? I was wrong before thinking that that 15 was a bottom. So you're probably more right than I am, Eric. Thank you. All right. Nate Child, are you really buying the nonsense about the good economy? All statistics are manipulated. The whole world is turning against U.S. and architecting alternatives to the dollar system. U.S. empire is on the verge of collapse and continue to push economic propaganda. Well, I look at it this way. There's 2 levels of thought with the economy. Number 1, it's the working economy. In other words, the jobs, buying and selling, gross domestic product. Those are what I call kind of short-term economic indicators, meaning like from quarter to quarter, from year to year, the engines of the economic consumer confidence, that type of thing. But on the other hand, you make a good point. We're in a massive debt. As hello, Silver Awesome 13. We're in a massive debt. We're $21 trillion in debt. Our dollar is losing, even though it's strong right now, it's losing its value each day. We're still reeling from the effects of quantitative easing, and we're still reeling from the effects of large, I don't know, of some policies and the things going on. But we're the best of the worst. We're the best of all circumstances around the world right now. The economy is doing great. It is a good economy. I stand by that. But at the same time, there are some things that could happen. It's a delicate economy. I'll say that. And the whole world, I don't really believe the whole world is turning against the U.S., by the way. I don't believe that. Because it's not in their best interest. They're not in a position to turn against us. I'm not saying that I'm not trying to brag about us. We have a lot of room for improvement in our economic system, because I think in some cases we feel we have a sort of a hubris among us. But at the same time, because of how the dollar is still the premier world's reserve currency, that's not going away anytime soon. Even if the BRICS nations tried to, and I think they've tried that in previous meetings with the World Bank and the IMF. But we'll see how it comes out. We'll see what happens. And I think also, Nave, I haven't looked at that site, but I do think that there's going to be a reset of the dollar. I'm the only one that's actually mentioned this, but I think if they're going to reset the dollar, it's going to happen before there's a crisis. Unlike Bretton Woods, unlike the 71 taking us off the gold standard, which is what Nixon did to try to save the dollar, and then Kissinger in 73 put us on the petrodollar, which is a system we use today. And unlike the Federal Reserve Act of 1913 and Jekyll Island and all that stuff, those were done essentially under crisis. 1933, making gold illegal to own was another crisis point. That was a movement. That was a change to the dollar in a sense, in a roundabout way. I think this time they're going to try to do it before a crisis happens. So hold on to your metals. And my feeling is, and I wouldn't sell, Anyways, yeah, Silver Hustle 13 is here, folks. He is here. Yes. Oh, I love my country too. Silver Hustle 13. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, that the just because we're the best of there's still some things in our economy that need to be reformed for sure. I think Donald Trump's trying his best, but anyways, but yes, indeed. Yes, I'm definitely proud of my country. But as Donald Trump said in his speech at the UN, we should all be proud of our respective countries too. All right. All right. Thank you, Screaming Silver Eagle. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Nave Child is here. Good. As good as Gold Australia. YouTube round table discussion, possibly collapse of Australian economy, and that the Australian mints are experiencing a shortage of silver. Well, Nave, I just responded to your comments about our economy. But yeah, I hope that the Australian economy doesn't collapse. But they're experiencing shortages of silver. Interesting. Must be a shortage of supply coming into Australia, because there's plenty of silver out there. There's no shortage of silver. You may have a shortage of it coming into Australia. That's quite possible, but that's a bottleneck in shipping or something like that, to that effect. But there's actually no shortage of silver generally. All right, let's see here. Tiomkin says there will be more up and down prices in gold and silver, dead cat bounces until the U.S. elections. After the elections, more until the metals, until the first of the year 2019. Then up from here. Excellent report. Thank you. All right, thank you. Appreciate that. What will happen? Another waiting game on the excitement. Yes, indeed, Tessa. Let's have another slurp for Barbara. Here we go. All right. Oh, sorry, Silver Awesome 13. Actually, that actually offends Silver Awesome 13, the slurping. Sorry about that. All right, let's see. Okay. Goody, got a gold purchase happening soon, Yankee stacking. Oh, congratulations, sir. Awesome. Another gold purchase happening soon. Accumulating AU says, I think a recession is right around the corner. The labor participation rate is at 2008 financial crisis levels. Well, that's interesting. I've not heard that. And money velocity is at historic lows. We're in a trade war during a Fed tightening cycle also. I'd have to see those numbers. I'm not familiar with that. I thought the labor participation rates an all-time or at a 15-year high. But again, looking at the unemployment rates from the Department of Labor, I'll have to see that. All right, Mr. Monkey Swag on the new silver coin that's not a coin. Germany was one of the few places not conquered by Rome. That's right. The Germans halted Roman expansion at the Battle of Teutoburg Forest. The Battle of Teutoburg Forest was one of Rome's worst defeats that led to the fall of the whole Roman Empire. Eventually, the double-headed eagle is a symbol of Eastern Roman Empire, basically looking to the past and looking to the future. Considering Germany's currency is the euro, it's okay to produce rounds with the mark denomination. Believe it or not, the German mark originated as a weight for silver, kind of like the pesos in Mexico. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's, quote, okay to do it, but it's a little bit disingenuous, I think. I mean, it's hearkening back, and I can understand it, but it's given the history there, but it's not really accurate because Germania itself was not a country. It never was a country. It was a region. Centurion Silver is still here, listening to slurps from afar. Very cool. All right. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Gray man. Lots of countries owe us money, but going in default won't help. Look at Venezuela. Okay. All right. Moving ahead. Okay. Heath Nixon says, none of that info matters. Just clogs your head. If silver doesn't cross above $15, it will go lower. Yep. Well, and that's just it. It's fun to kind of analyze the information, but in the end, most of us that stack and collected, we know the deal. We're dollar cost averaging no matter what. Oh, whoa, free girl Amy Smith is here. Her kitty is home. Yes, awesome. So glad to hear you found your kitty. That's awesome. So cool. He was in jail. Interesting. I'm glad you found your cat. I was worried for your kitty. And that's wonderful news. Don't mean to bring you down, freak girl, but we have another lady here, Poppy Stuff, who sadly lost her kitty, but I'm glad you got your kitty. That's awesome. So cool. Yay. Oh, well, I guess I'll buy more, says the enabler. There you go. That's all you can do. Bullion Bug says it's like a Norfed round. Yep, exactly. And that it has a face value with a nominal amount, but it has nothing to do with its real value. The Norfed round had a location stamped on it that the U.S. government disliked. Since marks no longer exist as a fiat system, they can use it all they want. It's like when you play Monopoly, they call it money dollars. I do like it as a piece of silver and would buy it. And the premium is not too high. It's me too. Let's see here. Anyone think silver will break $10? I I don't think it will. Some people think it will. One of the 3 countries in the world without central banks controlled by the Rothschilds: North Korea, Iran, and Cuba. We're not. I don't even think England is. I mean, that's probably where we're gonna disagree, Funktad. I mean, I hate to. I mean, no offense, but I don't think the Rothschilds have all that influence. I think that's a boogeyman argument for the Rothschilds. But I know it's a popular thing in the silver community, and I'm very much kind of in the minority on that one. But Heath Nixon says, what do the prices say? Is this in 10 years or less? You won't be able to buy silver below $24 an ounce. Yeah, well, I don't know. It could be. Very well could be. It'll be interesting to see what happens. It's been there before. Silver going to $7, says Silver Awesome 13. Sal, you said it wouldn't break 15. Yeah, exactly. And look where it is now. It's below 15. I was wrong. Exactly right. You're exactly right that I was wrong. FX Silver says, nice piece. Thanks for bringing it to our attention. I have no problem with a non-legal tender denomination. The German mark hasn't existed in over 15 plus years, but not at $60 plus shipping. Like the 2017 RAM wasn't worth the price. $20 US tops. That is just around. All right. Thank you for your thoughts there, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah. Tomoka's Enterprise, one manipulator or another, just crooks by any other name. Oh, well, what can you do, eh? That's right, exactly. Every single digit's coming up. Yeah, no matter what our feelings are about the influence or the amount of manipulation, we all just get it while we can and we enjoy it. You know what I mean? Silver Wolverine, my LCS dude, knows a guy making cash bets that silver will hit $11. Wow. That's crazy. Betting on silver. All right, Honda. Is Honda leaving? I have to get back to work to take blood pressures for my residents. Keep your feet in the stars and keep reaching for the Walmart Great Value Coffee. Yes, indeed. Silver Honda. Enjoy, my friend. Thank you for your service to those residents, by the way. We need more good people in the healthcare industry, and you're one of them. That's awesome. So thank you for that. Yes, thank you over here. Yes, it's an inside joke. So thanks for putting up. I don't think you or Silver Awesome 13 are very much fans of the slurping. So I do it for the ladies. All right. Hey, thank you over here. I appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, appreciate it. I apologize if any of my opinions offend you or anything too, but but I also like the exchange of ideas too. I like the exchange of ideas. So I enjoy hearing different sides and having a discussion about it. So it's cool. I love bargains. Keep spot price low. Indeed. All right. Up in Canada. All right. So the Canadian, yes, indeed. All right. All right. So let's see. I think we may have concluded almost here. The Toso still haven't broken through $14 floor at spot price. Spot silver feel like it's shying a bit from it. Yes, indeed. Appreciate the market recap, Sal. Always enjoy the type of vid. Hilarious how the scammers are onto you. Yeah, I know it. They're all over me. It's insane in the membrane. Well, but I appreciate that Silver Bean Counter. You're awesome. You do some good analysis too on your channel. You guys should check out his channel, indeed. Maybe I could start farting, says Terry Rabidoo. Boy, yeah, I don't think that would be enjoyable to either the ladies or the people that don't like the slurping. It's uncouth and nasty. See, and we don't want to gross out Silver Awesome 13. Mulciber's hammer has lost his membrane. Oh man, insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Oh, that's right. Okay, I gotta stop apologizing for my opinions. Yes, sorry. Well, I apologize for the offense. But anyways. But yeah. All right, cool. All right. The Toso 23 says, when I lived in Langen, West Germany in 1986, it was all about the German mark. I think it's a very good looking coin. All right, cool. I like the coin. Let's see what the spam comment is. Maybe it's another. Oh, it's food stamp. It's food stamp. All right. I gotta always approve his comments. By the way, if you ever get a comment that consistently goes into your spam folder, all you gotta do is this. You gotta go over here to the flag, See the flag? Boom. Always approve comments from this user. Then they'll never go into spam. Yeah, there you go. I'm done apologizing. It's not my nature. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I understand. I probably apologize probably too much. Okay, Poppy Stuff. Appreciate it. Hey, Poppy Stuff, have a good night. Thank you again for coming on. I really much appreciate you. Tricky Guy, how often do a new coin's premiums or new rounds premium both equal to spot 10%? Let me see. I'm trying to decipher this here, Tricky Guy. How often has a new coin's premiums or new rounds premiums been equal to spot value? Never. Every time a new coin is released, it's always going to be above spot. At the very beginning. Now, it may be very quickly where it goes to spot, but I don't know of any case where it's been equal to spot after it's been released. Not a single case. I mean, there's some people that wouldn't pay you less than spot for it. eBay is probably a good way to check it out, to answer that question for new coins premium. Now, I will say there may be some cases where some dealers maybe have a special for a new coin around, or a new round, a private round, where they may have done sold it for spot, but I don't think I've even heard of that. Centurion Silver's wife will not say fart, but it says, "Did you crap your pants?" Oh my goodness, boy, yeah. Oh, man. Wow, she lays it all right on the line, doesn't she? All right. Night Poppy Stuff. Cool. Silver Awesome 13. We love you too. Silver Awesome 13 is awesome. You should check out his newest video, by the way. Seriously, he works hard. He is up at 100 feet above, close to the New Carlton station there. And when the trains go by, it shakes it a little bit, but awesome. Some good pickups. He completed a set. If you want to see what set he completed, it's worth checking out. It's the first time I've seen the set completed, actually. All right. Okay. Food Stamp. Good to see ya. Over here, Nixon took us off the gold standard to pay for the debt of the Vietnam War. Right? Okay. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You people have a fart fetish. All right, there we go. All right, very cool. All right, well, I think we've exhausted the comments here, folks. And we've been going on for well over an hour and a half here. And so I appreciate it. So this live stream here replaces Friday's live stream because I'm going to have a gig. However, if I have time, I might come on again tomorrow. Leon is going to send me some photos via email. That's cool. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. We have a lot of fetishes, Barbara Carbone says. Very cool. All right. Media Man says, our local big grocery store was charged for overcharging bread. They gave a $25 voucher for all customers. Oh, that's interesting, Media Man. Wow. For overcharging bread. Interesting. Let's see. All right, later. All right, good chat. Thank you, CCT. Appreciate it. And again, you guys, contact CCT if you want to find a good, inexpensive way to test your silver with the CCT coin slide. All right. Or Mr. Vegeta. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it a night too. It's been a fun live stream. I appreciate you guys coming on. If I have time, I might swing on again tomorrow. And again, yes, thank you, Media Man. Hey, and thank you. I hope I didn't offend you either, Media Man, of our disagreements over stuff. I will check out that email you sent on the employment with the trade stuff and check it out. And Manny Huney, thank you, my friend. Manny Huney Stacker, I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you so much coming on. You're awesome. Have a good night. Subscribe to Manny Huney Stacker's channel if you guys get a chance. He's got some of the most original videos out here, which is awesome. Danny the Slide, contact CCT for the exact pricing These may be priced a little bit different. But thank you, Seduced by Silver. Thank you, Menahuni, Alpha Boss. You guys are awesome. And Silver Limey, 24 slurps. Mulciber's counter 24 slurps. Here's 25, making an odd number. Slacker Sacker got the gnome to put the gun down. Awesome. Very cool. Good night, you guys. Keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. And I'm hoping, if I got time, no promises, but if I got time, I might try to come on